We are going to look into the why of misandry and, most importantly, what you can do to shield your strength and integrity from this toxic energy. If you felt this contempt directed at you, hit the like button now. Tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? And please subscribe to protect your sense of self-worth. The biggest myth I need you to reject today is the idea that the generalized societal contempt you see is based on facts about your behavior. The truth is, the foundation of hatred is internal oppression. Women who buy into ideologies that preach they are oppressed, held back, or unequal are essentially granting themselves an excuse to not take responsibility for their own lives and happiness. They believe men are their enemy, their oppressor, or the glass ceiling. This belief creates a powerful internal victim story, and that hatred for their own limitations, their own failure to thrive, is projected outward onto men. They hate men because they hate the victim story they've created for themselves. And as long as your wife harbors that contempt, it is impossible for her to have a healthy, loving, or appreciative relationship with you. In my 7 years as a relationship expert, I've realized that this misandry is a projection mechanism. When a person feels chronically unhappy but cannot own their own choices or self-limitations, they search for an external enemy. The ideology of the oppressed woman provides that perfect enemy, the man. When your wife is critical, cold, or dismissive, understand this: she is criticizing the limits she placed on herself. She is attacking the external oppressor to avoid facing the internal truth that she is holding herself back. Your job as a good man is not to defend yourself against this projection, but to recognize the source of the fire and refuse to get burned. Number 3, practical damage, the veil of contempt. Practically, misandry blinds your wife to your positive qualities. She ceases to see your kindness, your thoughtfulness, your provision, or your simple goodness. All your actions are filtered through the contempt veil. Emotionally, you are left feeling unappreciated and invisible. Your efforts are viewed not as gifts, but as entitlements or manipulative actions. Biologically, this sustained lack of recognition depresses your motivation. Why continue to provide or achieve when every effort is met with suspicion or scorn? This next consequence attacks your deepest sense of right and wrong. Number 2, emotional damage, cognitive dissonance, and self-doubt. Practically, you find yourself constantly questioning your reality and defending your basic intentions against her accusations of misogyny or maliciousness. Emotionally, you begin to believe the lie that you are, perhaps subconsciously, the problem. This cognitive dissonance destroys your internal compass, making you feel perpetually guilty and hesitant. Biologically, the constant need to defend your character, the guilt-tripping and gaslighting, keeps your nervous system in a state of high alarm, leading to mental exhaustion and self-doubt, effectively weakening you. Finally, the core attack on your character. Number 1, the attack on your moral core. Practically, the wife who buys into misandry attempts to strip the good man of his moral authority. She makes you feel as though your high values and desire for structure are actually part of the problem. Emotionally, good men are guided by integrity and values. When these are constantly attacked as being oppressive or rigid, you lose confidence in your highest self. Biologically, by undermining your moral core, the misandry seeks to isolate you from the principles that grant you inner peace and strength, making you reactive and fragile. The solution is to reclaim your personal agency and reject the projected hatred. See the source, not the target. When you face misandry, whether from your wife or culture, remind yourself, this is hatred born of self-oppression, not hatred I have earned. Do not internalize the attack. Take responsibility for your experience. Recognize that your current experience is a result of your choices and decisions to engage or remain in this dynamic, not what has happened to you. This is incredibly empowering because it means you can make different choices today. Invest in your integrity. Double down on your own value structure. Do not let her contempt change who you are. The more solid you are in your own truth, the less power her projection has over you. Your value is inherent. It is not something your wife or society grants you. By refusing to buy into the narrative that men are the enemy, you stop validating the sickness that is misandry.